Let's see. How about this from Bill Maher? Let's check this one out. Okay, so Donna Brazile, she's the one who gave Hillary Clinton the questions at the Democratic debate when she was during the primary when she was debating Bernie Sanders, Donna Brazile. So she's that person. She's on Bill Maher, and Bill Maher is going to tell her that she's living in a bubble. I've seen Bill Maher actually say this to a couple of Democrats, people he's had on his show recently. Patton Oswalt was one. Let's take a look.
I really do feel like the Democratic Party, this has been their portfolio for a long time, education.
Right.
Okay. So I feel like if they're going to get back in office, they have to own this issue a little, because a lot of the states that are doing better now are like the southern states.
Really? Which one?
Mississippi.
Mississippi's getting better than Louisiana?
See, you're in a bubble.
I'm in a bubble.
You didn't get that story.
Well, I'm glad Mississippi's doing better, and I hope Alabama. But look, I don't believe that this is a Democrat or a Republican problem. This is a whole of society.
He's been going after them a lot. I mean, he's not as Trump deranged since, I mean, I'm not even sure that he's Trump deranged at all anymore. Certainly not entirely after he went and had dinner with Trump. He said a lot of very fair things about Trump since then. He still doesn't like him, but I don't think it's fair to classify it as Trump derangement anymore at this point. Of course, these people are totally Trump deranged, right? And I think that actually sitting down and meeting Trump, and what he said was afterwards was that, yeah, there's the public Trump and then there's the private Trump, and they're two totally different guys. You know, Trump is not crazy. He's actually like self-deprecating, and he's willing to listen, and he's interested, and he's a different person than the public face of the politician Donald Trump. Here is Bill Maher again. Bill Maher tells Democrats to get a life and stop obsessing over Trump's ballroom. Let's see.
I see so many people are upset about him building a ballroom. I could give a fuck. I don't give a shit about his fucking
because we're paying for it, whether you voted for him or not.
No, we're not paying for it. It's private. First of all, even if we did,
it's already bulldozed. So anytime you spend burning up about it, it's already happened. You have to decide, what are you going to do in response to it?
And it's like not the thing I want to concentrate on. There
Okay,
are so
that's
many
the point.
bigger things
That's the point.
that are consequential that I don't like him doing. And they tried to gin everybody up about, well, they're knocking down the White House. They've changed the White House before. And the White House does actually need a ballroom. You know, we're a big country. We were having state dinners and people were like under a tent. I've had better parties than that.
This is what recovering from Trump derangement syndrome looks like. And there was a question, it was questionable for a while. Is there any recovering? Is there any recovering from TDS? And this is what it looks like. I think it's rare, but it does happen. And this is what it looks like. And this was the result of Bill Maher going to the White House and meeting Trump and having dinner with him and actually sitting down and talking to him and realize, oh, Trump's not crazy. He's not an idiot, right? He's got a different public face. But no, this is actually a smart guy who's actually curious and interested, and he's not what I thought. And Bill Maher actually said afterwards, he said, I want the guy that I had dinner with. I don't want the guy that's in front of the cameras. So if you've noticed him being, more fair towards Trump, I mean, he was always, for a long time, he's been mocking the worst excesses of the left. And realizing that these people aren't liberals, not traditional liberals like Bill Maher has always seen himself as. These are something else, right? They're not liberals, though. So it's not just him doing that. He still was Trump deranged while he was doing that. Now he seems to be recovering from the TDS. And will he make a full recovery? I don't know. But we can all hope and pray. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Please like, share, and subscribe. Subscribing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.